Soldier strong courage to face this and every day be yours, along with faith to trust in God, humility to lean on family and friends, and peace to calm your heart and soul. Today we move away from very ancient battlefields to the less ancient time of Jesus and Roman soldiers, two of whom are at the center of today's and tomorrow's stories. The first, a lesson in soldier-strong living from Acts 10. I'm reading verses 1 and 2. In Caesarea, there was a man named Cornelius, a centurion of the Italian Cohort, as it was called. He was a devout man who feared God with all his household. He gave alms generously to the people and prayed constantly to God. This is the word of the Lord. And here are my thoughts on that. This Roman soldier, Cornelius, would have been a Roman citizen, serving in the capital of the Roman government of Palestine. A Roman citizen had special rights and privileges, and a Roman soldier had power. But being a Roman in Israel was a challenge. Romans were hated because they were the occupiers. Their language, culture, and religious beliefs were so different from that of the Jews, it added significantly to the tension between them. Typical interactions between the Romans and the Jews were on uneven ground, the powerful against the powerless. And then there's Cornelius, a Roman who couldn't possibly become a Jew, but who worshiped the Jewish God anyway, and encouraged his whole household to do the same. He was a Roman who gave money to Jewish people and Jewish causes, a Roman who prayed constantly to Yahweh. He became the example used to show that non-Jews could become Christians. Even Romans could. But that's another story, and it's not my point today. What I'd like you to see today in the story of Cornelius is the way he chose to live his life. He's a man who cares more about doing what he sees is right than doing what's expected of him, who gives more consideration to his actions than to his power, who is more concerned about his inner life than his outer role. Cornelius was a soldier, but he didn't let that define his life. We often let others define who we are. We try to meet the expectations others have of us, women especially, but everyone to some degree. It's easier to do what's expected of us than to defy cultural norms. Yet we are at our best when we are most true to ourselves and our own beliefs, whatever they are. That requires strength. Not the kind of strength that soldiers are known for. This is a strength expressed in soldier-strong living. So be it. There's a quote of Rashad Evans that reminds me of Cornelius. Evans writes, "For me, it's a spiritual journey as well as a physical journey. Each and every fight I grow as a person a little bit, and I learn a little bit more about myself." So I charge you to put on the armor of God as a soldier in God's name. And may God protect and defend your heart, spirit, and body, and bless you and keep you today and always. Amen.